Hey there, Loot Now fam. Today we're diving into a fresh lineup of free games on Steam. Without further ado, let's get down to it. In the world of indie puzzle adventures, Yes, No, Goodbye is a surprisingly heartfelt gem. Developed by a fresh cohort of 3Clips graduates, the game packs more than 50 word scrambles into a single, hauntingly beautiful narrative. Each puzzle is a key to a spirit's unfinished business, and every solved word brings you closer to the afterlife. The visuals are striking, clean, hand-drawn art that feels both intimate and eerie. Coupled with a soothing soundtrack, the atmosphere stays grounded even as the ghosts get increasingly restless. It's not just about cracking the words. It's about listening to what the spirits want you to say, and that emotional weight carries you through the final, blood-curdling twist. If you're looking for a puzzle game that feels like a conversation with the beyond, this one will keep you thinking and feeling long after the screen goes dark. Hey folks, let's talk about Scurri, a tiny 2D adventure that packs a surprisingly heavy emotional punch. You play as a little squirrel lost in a wintry forest, hunting for 5 keys to free your trapped family from hungry hunters. The game starts off calm, but the snow-blanketed world quickly turns hostile as you dodge the hunters who'll freeze to death if you don't act fast. Each key you pick up not only brings you closer to rescue, but also accelerates the environment's decay, adding a ticking time bomb feel to every move. The puzzles are clever without being grindy, forcing you to balance stealth with quick thinking. Visually, the dimly lit forest feels gritty and real, and the soundtrack is a subtle, cold hum that never overpowers the tension. What's remarkable is that this indie title was built in just 12 weeks by a group of freshman developers, yet it feels polished and purposeful. If you're into atmospheric puzzles with a heartwarming narrative, Scurri is a must-play. It's a small game with a big soul. Hey gamers, strap in for a quick dive into the Among Us Ranked mod. This isn't an official Innersloth release, but it takes the classic social deception to a whole new level. Now you can throw 10 to 15 players into heated online matches where every vote counts. The mod drops fresh maps, Polis Nuclear, Challenger Mira, and a slick new Skeld, each with its own twists and hidden corners. The matchmaking is tight. The tension is real, and the community buzz is louder than ever. If you're craving high-stakes sabotage and frantic emergency meetings, this mod just might be the upgrade your crew needs. Give it a whirl and see if your crew can survive the heat of ranked play. Welcome to the world of Duck Dash, where you hop into the flappy, feathered shoes of Scruffles. This 2D platformer feels like a bright, breezy stroll through an arcade classic, but with a few clever twists that keep it fresh. There are 10 distinct levels, each one a little more intricate than the last, and you'll find hidden jokes tucked into the scenery if you're willing to linger. Movement is silky smooth, no stuttering or clunky jumps, so whether you're a seasoned platformer or just ducking around for the first time, you'll feel in control. You can rush through them at breakneck speed or savor each hop, and the game rewards both approaches. Speedrunning is a standout feature. After you finish, you'll see your time, and the global leaderboards let you compete with friends and strangers alike. Ghosts of the best runs float beside you, so you can see exactly where you need to shave off seconds. Plus, a local leaderboard lets you brag about your fastest times to your roommate. And if you're a console fan, you're in luck. Duck Dash supports Xbox controllers natively, so you can channel your inner hero with a familiar grip. Scruffles himself is irresistibly cute, adding a splash of charm to the gameplay. All in all, Duck Dash is a polished, playful platformer that rewards both casual fun and competitive precision. Grab your controller, hop into Scruffles' world, and see how fast you can dash. Event Race throws a neon-lit arcade-style sprint straight into your living room, and it's the kind of game that turns a quiet evening into a full-blown gathering. Imagine a retro racer, but instead of a single track, you're on a sprawling, ever-changing arena that can host up to 30 players at once. Phones double as extra controllers, so a handful of friends or an entire family can jump in with just a few taps. The core loop is simple: drift, boost, and outmaneuver your friends in a frantic dash to the finish. The free version gives you plenty of tracks and characters, while the studio's community-driven roadmap promises new modes and downloadable content that will keep the chaos fresh. That's a big plus. Players can actually shape the future of the game, which feels rare in today's indie scene. On the downside, the sheer number of players can make the action feel chaotic and a bit hard to follow, especially on smaller screens. And while the art style is charming, the physics sometimes feel a bit loose, leading to frustrating crashes. All in all, Event Race is a blast at parties, a nostalgic nod to arcade racing, and a promising platform for a growing community. If you're looking for a game that turns your couch into a pit lane, this is the one to try. Interlude flips the classic dungeon crawler on its head. Imagine a labyrinth where every doorway isn't just a corridor, but a whole game in itself: action, shooter, platformer, 2D or 3D, any genre you can think of. You step into a room and suddenly you're in a sprawling city, a pixelated jungle, or a neon-lit shooter arena, all in a single instant. That's the core hook. Each room is an entire map you can explore, play, and conquer. The loop is clever. You earn crystals by digging through these minigames, and those crystals turn into the in-game currency you need to pay to unlock the next room. The more you play, the richer you become, and the deeper you can go, maybe even reach the elusive core at the heart of the network. It's a meta experience that rewards curiosity and skill, encouraging you to keep moving forward. There's a blockchain wallet option for those who want to back their progress with crypto, but you can play the whole thing without it. Just hit no at the start. That choice makes it accessible to everyone while still offering the NF-driven incentive for collectors. All in all, Interlude is a bold experiment that blends procedural exploration with a game-within-a-game concept. It might feel a little disorienting at first, but once you get the rhythm, it's addictive and genuinely fresh. If you're looking for a sandbox that keeps challenging you in new ways, this is one you should dive into. Terror Call drops you straight into a nightmarish world where every creak and whisper feels like a breath on your neck. The game's biggest promise is its authentic Tamil experience. Every line is voiced by local talent, while English subtitles keep the story crystal clear for anyone else. The paper hints scattered throughout the rooms are written in Tamil, but the subtle translations make the mystery accessible without losing that cultural flavor. From the moment you step through the threshold, the atmosphere feels alive. The dark corridors are punctuated by sudden, gut-wrenching jump scares that make you flinch, and the low, distant footsteps echo just long enough to keep you guessing. It's the perfect blend of psychological dread and classic horror triggers. Puzzle solving is where Terror Call truly shines. Each room hides a secret that you'll only uncover if you're observant and quick on your feet. The non-linear layout means you can try multiple paths, keys, locks, and hidden passages all offer more than one escape route, encouraging replayability. It's a smart design that rewards curiosity. In first person, you're not just watching a horror, you're inside it. The camera work is tight, and the audio design pulls you into the terror, making every corner feel genuinely dangerous. If you're a Tamil gamer looking for a game that speaks your language and a global player craving a fresh horror experience, Terror Call delivers on both fronts. It's a chilling, culturally rich adventure that will leave you on the edge of your seat long after the credits roll. Ragdoll Rumble turns every kitchen table into a battlefield, and it does it with a grin. The game's core is simple: pick a toy wizard, grab a crazy spell, and blast your friends in a riot of colors and explosions. The spell arsenal feels fresh, from fireball blasts that scorch the floor to swirling whirlpools that yank you off your feet. Each ability feels punchy, and the physics make even the most basic moves feel like a comedic wrestling match. What really makes the game pop is its multiplayer. Whether you're fighting in 2-4-player local split screen or pulling your squad together via Steam Remote Play, the chaos never stalls. Maps are peppered with teleporters, boulder traps, and other surprises that keep you guessing. The soundtrack is a playful mix of wizardry and slapstick, and the controls are tight enough that you can execute a lightning storm in the span of a second. If you're looking for a party game that's as unpredictable as a toddler on a sugar rush, Ragdoll Rumble delivers. The only downside, the learning curve can be a bit steep, and the replay value hinges on the sheer number of spells and maps. Still, for a few hours of pure, unfiltered fun, this is the kind of game that will have you laughing until your friends beg you to start again. Dread Chess flips the classic board into a living, breathing story. From the moment you open the game, the dark, pixelated world feels like a gothic cathedral of tension. Every move you make, or that the AI makes for you, unravels a part of the narrative as the god of madness throws 3 life-or-death riddles your way. Watching the self-playing matches is like a ritual. Each silent pawn shuffle and queen sacrifice reveals hidden truths, turning a simple game of checkers into a psychological puzzle. The branching endings keep you hooked. One wrong move and you're dragged into a bleak, echoing corridor. One right choice and you're rewarded with a hauntingly beautiful finale. It's that sense of consequence that elevates Dread Chess from novelty to obsession. Sandbox mode is a bonus playground. Craft asymmetric rules, choose from card, dice, or straight-up chess, and test your custom challenges against the AI or a friend. It's a testament to the developer's commitment to replayability. Sure, the learning curve is steep, and the story can feel a bit opaque if you're not paying close attention. But if you love a game that blends narrative depth, strategic depth, and a chilling atmosphere, Dread Chess is a must-play. It's a puzzle, a story, and a chess match all rolled into one, and it asks a single chilling question: can you outwit the god of madness? Welcome to Archive Zero, a frenetic, polyethel shooter that throws you into a bleak, AI-dominated future where every pixel pulses with danger. You play as a recorder, a lone survivor on a mission to claw back humanity's forgotten memories. The core of the experience is a relentless onslaught of swarming AI enemies that will test your reflexes to the limit. But it's the memory fragments that give the game its soul. Collecting them fuels your experience gauge, letting you level up and unlock new skills that keep you evolving in the heat of battle. The deeper you dig, the more archive fragments you gather, and when you finally unleash the archival storm, the screen explodes with a symphony of fire and data. Every level feels like a living, breathing nightmare, and the soundtrack perfectly complements the high-octane action. If you're craving a game that demands precision, rewards persistence, and lets you feel the weight of every recovered memory, Archive Zero delivers a sharp, satisfying dose of arcade-style chaos. It's a bold, polished polyethel that doesn't just shoot. It reminds you why we love the genre. Hey, that's it for today. If you enjoyed what you saw, hit that like button and consider subscribing so you don't miss any of the next updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care!